read a little bit out of Matthew. This is chapter 5, verse 44. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless anyone who curses you, do good to anyone who hates you, and pray for those who carry you away by force and persecute you, so that you may become sons of your Father who is in heaven, who causes the sun to shine upon the good and the bad, and who pours down his rain upon the just and the unjust. For if you love only those who love you, what reward we have? Do not even the tax collectors do the same thing? And if you salute only your brothers, what is it more that you do? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? Therefore become perfect just as your Father in heaven is perfect. The teachings of Jesus the Christ are real simple. And I guess we would all say that love is that foundation stone that he stood upon. And he was giving in his stories and his parables. He was given an earthly story with a heavenly meaning. He was given a story that man is walking through. And the story gave us an opportunity to transcend our lower nature, to begin to express our higher nature. You see, replace a lower consciousness energy, lack, with a higher consciousness energy. The universe is my source. God is my source. So all the qualities of the Christ that we have to work with, clarity, truthfulness, unconditional love, coupled with humility and forgiveness. See, these are also in our vehicle. See, we have these to feed upon, to partake of, to strengthen ourselves, and to give. You see, so as we begin to exercise these qualities of the Christ with the foundation of love, what's really happening is we begin to start harmonizing. We bring our body into harmony. We bring our physical body, our emotional body, our mental body, our soul. We bring them into harmony. We bring them into alignment so that our manifestation is the truth of who I am. It's the truth of who I came to be. So it's a simple process. You know, Jesus never said, hey, I want you to read this book. I want you to study these scriptures and everything like that. You know what he said? Love one another. Say, change your behavior. Be nice. It was all about allowing love to go through our vehicle to cleanse the temple, to move out the judgments that keep us away and people away from us, to let go of our hardened heart that keeps us sad and depressed, to let go of the critical thoughts that we look at the world and look at our brothers and sisters with. See, when we allow that love to come through us, and we just consciously make that choice, I'm going to allow God to flow through me today because that's the truth of who I am. That begins that whole process of transmutation. We're transmuting, we're transforming from mortal man to divine man. And it's a walk. It's a walk. You know, the people are waiting for the second coming. The second coming isn't coming to anybody. We have to go within and meet the Christ. We go within and meet the Christ and greet the Christ and welcome the Christ into this temple, into this vehicle, you see? And we transform. And then as we transform, our world transforms. Because when we love another, we're giving them that unconditional love. That unconditional love is maybe going to go into their hardened heart or their critical nature. It doesn't matter what it is. But we're given love. See, we're given the Christ. And then that feeds that Christ within them. See, we all have that Christ light within us. So we feed them just by our actions. It's not going to do any good to say, stop that, you're being mean. You're not going to do it. But if we just send love, and then let it go. Because we have enough to do with our life and drive our vehicle through our journey. They're God's child. God, I'm giving to you. That's what Cindy tells God all the time. God, I'm giving Patrick to you, who's your son. He doesn't listen to him. So the process that Jesus was working with is because he knew the dual nature of humans. You see? And he knew that our human nature, our lower nature, would shield or pervert or even dim our inner light by the lower choices that we're making. We are dimming our light. We are limiting our expression. And so the simple thing to do, without us knowing, let's just change the behavior pattern a little bit. Let's get everybody being nice, then everybody's going to start being happy, and this world's going to be a better place. 2,000 years later, here we are. You see? And our directive is still the same. To allow that love to reign supreme in our manifestation. To see one another as our brothers and sisters. And then to give love. Pull out the judgment. Give love. Pull out the hardened heart. Do you see? As we give love, we not only transform, but we transform the world. And just like Cindy said, Cindy's one of her favorite things is just so cool is, you know, bees think they're gathering honey, but they're pollinating our food chain. You see? They're doing more than they think they're doing. And when we begin to go within and connect with Christ within, and then just begin to live and follow that guidance, we're going to do so much more than we think we're doing. We are doing more than we think we're doing. And it's time for us to consciously participate in our life, in our manifestation. And that's what it is. It's just catching ourselves. Don't go down that road. We've been down there too many times. I'm not going down there this time. See, we catch ourselves. And we let go of that. Now I'm going to grab a hold of some light. Do you see? I'm going to grab hold of Spirit. And be strengthened. And be guided. And be freed. You see? Be freed. Like the illnesses can free us from our prison. A prison can have golden walls and diamond bars. It's still a prison. And there's a lot of people in a whole lot of different kinds of prisons. So as we do the work within, this is an expanded vision. We look at the world and we want to change the world, or we want to change certain cultures or societies' condition. Rather than going within and becoming God-conscious, God-realized in our manifestation. And so we have had the cart before the horse, lo these many years. And so now we're going to get it in alignment. We're going to get what's important first. Spirit, our connection with God, the knowing God and I are one. And begin to walk and know that of our brothers and sisters. And allow them their perfect time-space sequence as we accept ours. And then go forth. And then they'll know you as the sons and daughters of God. Be ye perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. See? We're made in the image and likeness of God. God is spirit, we are spirit. We have within us all that we need. We just have to allow it. We just have to accept it. We just have to be it. So that's how you heal your body. Yeah, God. Yeah. Let's go with them. So as you close your eyes, we're just going to close the door to the worldly way. And we're going to turn within to Spirit. We're going to turn within to the Spirit I am. And just breathe and feel your heart center. Feel your heart center, a radiant light. Just call forth that light to expand and flow even greater. Just breathe and just feel your heart growing and expanding in its unique radiance. See it growing and expanding in its unique radiance. Just know that as you've called it forth, it's coming forth. And it's growing and expanding and overflowing waves of light. And just breathe and surrender to the transforming love and light of God right now. And just allow these waves of light to just sweep through your body. Washing away any limitations. Washing away any hurt. Washing away the past. And as you breathe and feel these waves of love and light sweeping through your body, if there's anything that still bothers you or limits you or keeps you from expressing your highest good, direct these waves of love and light to that thought, that belief, that pattern. Because if you're aware of it and acknowledge it, it's time to let it go. So right now, surrounded in God's love, filled with the light of the Christ, waves of light sweeping through your body, begin that process of letting go. I now let go of that which no longer serves me. I now let go of that which limits me. I now let go of that which dims my light. Just breathe and just feel these gentle waves just sweeping through your body, soft energy, loving energy, caressing you from the inside out. And as it begins to move out, it moves through the aura and it begins to cleanse the aura. Waves of light cleansing the aura. And then expanding out waves of light, cleansing the emotional body. And then expanding out and cleansing that mental body. Moving all the way up to soul. Allowing that light to just move through the soul now. Just breathe and feel your energy. Lighter and freer, but feel your energy expanded. Feel a greater sense of freedom. Feel a greater sense of being. Just breathe. Breathe in now. God and I are one. God and I are one. God and I are one. And just breathe and feel. And in your heart, say, thank you, God. Breathe and feel your feet on the floor. Your consciousness back in your physical body. Your body strong and healthy and radiant. Gently wiggle your toes and fingers. And gently open your eyes. As we go to our heart, where resides the light I am, and call it forth, and welcome it to flow through your whole body. Partake in that communion. Allow for that transformation in light and love. And truly light up your world and light up the world. You know, we talk about consciousness and higher consciousness, and the songs are so great. But I think the new consciousness is the heart consciousness. We're making it home. And when we go to our heart and connect up with Father, Mother, God, the child God returning home to be fed and nurtured and guided, our walk becomes so much more than we could ever imagine. Yea, God.